Hey everyone, Aussie Viking here for another video. This one is actually going to be about a really good site that I really love. Now, men and jewelry, it doesn't really go together. I mean, if you were to have a guy and give him like, what do you want to choose? Carton of beer or a really interesting piece of jewelry? He's probably going to go for the beer, more or less, you know. That's kind of what guys are. Jewelry is more of a woman thing, but even if it's not, in certain terms, men usually go for the cheap, like the easy stuff, like, oh, it's a $20 ring, it's got a skull on it, yeah, whatever, I'll get that, you know, or, oh, I'm getting married, I better get a $3,000 carat ring, or something like that. No, that's usually the extent of, for most men at least, for jewelry. Not me, and not obviously for a lot of other people. So, there's a great place called GrimFrost, which is there, and they do Viking, anything from rings to Jolnir pendants to torques to even drinking horns, which I actually don't have one yet. The drinking horn you see up here, I think you can see it up here. There, I get it down, but it's kind of connected up there. I got that before GrimFrost even came out, was even made, because I believe they say that GrimFrost was created in 2014. I got that from like 2012, 2013, so I don't know if it says on here. 2014, so that's a little book. Every time you buy something, you get something like that, which just basically comes with information and all the people that are in it, which are the three founders here. Yeah. Oh, hang on, there. What's great is, the one on this one here is actually the lead singer of a band that I really love. I think you can tell from the Amon Amarth thing there, and, well, my Loki one's gone missing, but he's the lead singer of Amon Amarth, one of my favourite bands, fantastic live. I really do wish they were coming to Adelaide for their Australian tour, but alas, they are not. But hey, there's always next time. So, that's cool. Let's get into what I've actually bought from them. I've bought mainly jewellery for now, because it's beautiful jewellery. So, one of the first things I bought was this ring. It is a bronze ring, because I am not flashy enough to keep buying, you know, I'm not flashy enough for the silver. They don't do gold yet. I'm sure if they get bigger, they'll start doing gold, but it's usually bronze, silver, and normal, like, not silver, but steel, like stainless steel and stuff like that is as well. So that's the ring when you put it on. And this is actually a really good ring. I like this ring is because you can adjust it. Just like the armbands, you can adjust it. So when you get it, these here are usually more, like that head's usually back here meeting it like that. And what you do is when you get it, you try it, put it on the ring, and if it fits great, that's awesome. You don't have to really do anything. But if you try to put it on the ring and it's too loose, you move it very slightly and very slowly until it fits. Now, if it's too tight and it goes on your finger, it should spread out a bit and fit. And that's basically it. It should be fine from there. I haven't really done too much with it because I don't want to break it. It was fairly cheap too. Bronze, it was about $40 all up, including shipping, I believe, at least in Australia. So, that was quite good. It's a good ring. It looks fantastic. The bears on it are they're exquisitely made. And it's just a fantastic ring to wear. And it's adjustable too. I think it's 15 they go up to in ring size. So that's another great thing there. And you know what? I'll just continue to wear it because why not? Another one was as you can see here, the Mjolnir. Thor's Mjolnir, which I also have here. I really like Norse Mythology and it's great. It's great. Whoops, my bad. Alright, so that's that. Another one, now, we'll move on to the armbands now. So, I have 3 armbands. This is my special, and this is my first one I bought, and this is my special one. This is the Freki and Geri, the Wolves of Odin, bronze and silver. So, there's sterling silver throughout. I think you can see it. But yeah. Actually, you know, I will take it out the bag. Doesn't fit the best in the bag because I did open it up a bit when I have worn it, because this is the sort of, like, there's always that jewelry that you wear for special occasions and stuff. This is definitely one of them, and it doesn't want to come out of it thing. This is definitely the one that I've got that's special. So here it is, the Freki and Geri armband. which is sterling silver and bronze. So what you do is when you put it on, I will show you, but I won't show it with that. I'll show it with this new one. I actually got this today. It's just quite funny. It's been a very Norse weekend for me, or a week for me, because yesterday they announced the God of War Norse version of the game's collector's edition. Oh yeah, am I getting that? Because the Norse is awesome. So this is the bear armband that I got that I'm wearing. So to put it on and off, you just put it on and you twist. You find that area in your skin, you push down it and you twist it. As you can see, there it is, and you can compare them obviously. That's that, and then yeah. Now when you do it, you might make them a bit bigger than you should. So what's good is there is little holes there, which if you wanted to, you could get a piece of string, place it on so you don't want it, so it doesn't, fall off, which it shouldn't if you've done it right, but just in case. I can understand that, just in case. If you do want one of them, but you don't want to like break it or anything, or just you're afraid that you might do too much, because when you do get it, there are instructions given to put them on, the armband on, which is that. And what I do is, when I got it, because it was a bit closer, I opened it a bit, not by much, just a few small pulls to the left on this side, this one to the left a bit. And then what I did is I grabbed it, push it in. Hang on, let's see if we can try this. So you want to, when you grab it, you want to push it into here, because there's not much flesh there, and then you push it and then go around like that. And you got it on, and if you want to have it that way, showing if you want it that way. So that's how I do. Open it a bit, and then I do that, because when you've done it like that, it more or less should move over and open to your wrist. Be careful if you're going to share it with other people, because they might have bigger wrists, smaller wrists, and they might, or it open. I don't know how much these can take, though. At least these armbands, because I don't really want to try, because this cost me, like, in Australia, for just this, was like $66, I think, including shipping. So this isn't really one of those things that I want to mess around with. But if you think that's all trouble, go for one of these, the Freakinary leather armbands. This was just the black leather, I think. They've got brown and black, and they've got them in the silver. And what's great is these ones have a little ring around it as well. So it's very easy to put on, very easy to take off, and it's still more or less the same, just not bronze and such like that. And yeah, that's my 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My 5 GrimFrost jewelry that I have. Really loving it. I do need more special occasions to wear that one. The first time I actually wore this one, was the first day I got it, and it was during the Creator. Creator came to Adelaide, Australia, and I was like, oh hell yeah, am I wearing it to it? So for the whole listening and seeing Vader from Poland, and then the German thrash band Creator, I was just rocking out with this on it all the time, and it felt good. I'll have to do a CM on a Marth next. But yeah, there's a lot of great stuff here. A lot of great history, and it really feels it feels great, and I really want to get these guys out there, because even though they're large-esque, they could be bigger. And that's the deal of it all, really. And I really hope they do, because just imagine what else they could do. They could start doing gold ones. They could start bringing their prices down, or doing more sales. When you buy stuff, it might be easier, because it's a bit weird, at least in Australia. So you can buy them in Australia. They have the Australian prices when you go on there if you choose Australia. You go buy it, it will then transfer that to American, and then transfer that back to Australian, which is a bit strange. And when I did it, I was like, oh, okay, cool, fair enough. And then it's like $15 more than I thought it was, because like, hang on, isn't shipping supposed to be $10? The shipping was $10 American, and in Australian it's like $12 to $13, maybe more. And it's kind of like, it's a bit hard, but I'm fairly certain that if they get bigger, more people, more stuff like that, they could maybe change their pricing. So when you go to, say, Australia, it's just easy. Just click on it, bam, it's all in Australian money. Awesome. But also, if the bigger they get, obviously, they could do gold ones, they could do more sterling silver ones, they could do more interesting ones. The Norse mythology is huge. It's massive. And I really hope that they can take some other stuff, such as the dragon under Yggdrasil. I would buy the dragon under Yggdrasil arm ring, or all of them, if they went, yep, we're making it, because I love dragons and it's a really good story. Or they could do the fire giant, Surtur. They could do the just a whole lot of giants. They could just do anything. They could do, I mean, they do gun gear and stuff like that, and Yggdrasil amulets, but they could just do so much. There's such a broad area of mythology to take from that I'm really excited for what these guys do next. The bigger they get, the better they get, sort of deal. Plus, as much as I want their drinking horns, I really want the drinking horns that are like decorated and stuff and have like that silver around it. Except $1,000+ isn't gonna. I can't afford that. So he's hoping that they can obviously do something like that, but in a smaller, condensed version and have it a good price. Who knows? Maybe they'll maybe they'll be able to start selling meat here. Their meat is, from what I hear, is fantastic in Australia. You can't really get good meat. Every now and then you can go to, at least in South Australia, they have got some good breweries that do a sort of like honey meat and stuff and spice meat, but I totally want to try the meat that they make. It would be amazing. On the Norse mythology though, one thing I wanted to mention actually that I didn't get to do in the video is the quality of the craftsmanship, but also how versatile they are. I've had this for about 6+ months now, and it's still going strong. There's been no problems with it. Nothing's shattered, nothing's broken. Yeah, the leather's still good, more or less. And I mean, I live in Australia, so this has gone through heat, this has gone through water, this has gone through sand at the beach, this has gone through all three of them in a day plus, and it's still going strong. I might have to clean certain parts of it out, but this is very well made. And Frecky and Gary look amazing as well. So just keep that in mind, that this are pretty damn well made. On the Norse mythology though, I recommend this. You could obviously go out and read the prose edda and stuff like that, but if you want a more coherent or just easy to follow version of that, check out Neil Gaiman's Norse mythology. It's fantastic. It's brilliant. Like, and at the end of it, it has a little page of all the characters of who they are and what they do and, you know, history behind them. It's fantastic. This is a damn good book, you know. Fantastic book. I recommend it. I recommend GrimFrost in general. Yeah, I recommend GrimFrost in general because they are fantastic, and I cannot wait to see what they do next. I hope they get massive. I hope that their swords become... Hopefully there's a few sales where their swords are on sale, because I'd love to buy their swords. Like, the tier sword looks beautiful. Though, don't exactly know if it's compatible with Australian, you know, getting it all in and stuff, but... I'll see it later on and stuff like that. But yeah, that's my video on GrimFrost. A really good place. If you're somebody that loves Norse or Vikings or just the mythology of everything, give them a go. They have... Everything is... It feels hand-built. It feels like it's got love and care put into it. It feels like there's research. These might not be as thick as you see some other ones do, but their pricing is good. They're respectable people. You know they put a lot of love and heart into this for the heritage. You know that this is what they want to do, and you know that this is something that could get bigger and bigger. And it'll take time, but I'm sure they can. I cannot wait to see what they do next. I'm totally going to be just... This is the first time I thought about buying jewelry that I love, and I just keep buying it and buying it, you know. Although, next up, I probably will buy a drinking horn, because my drinking horn up there I've had for like 6 years, so I probably need to get a new one. Anyway, that's Aussie Viking. I hope you go check it out. I'll have a link in the description, and I'll see you all guys in Valhalla. Bye. Oh, wait. Bye.